Well, hello my friends. How are you? Anyway, hello my friends. Hope you're all good. I could be better. I'm pretty sick. But I thought that this video has to be done no matter what I feel. I pray that I had enough time, so let's get on with it. I mean, the shizzle is about to rain down on us. I mean, if you are aware in the situation in the Middle East now, it's bad and it's gonna get worse, which is why I'm so happy I'm get to be in this beautiful place again and able to actually make what turned out to be a very beautiful function short bow. But this one is very different, not only because for the first time I realized that if you don't have a bow handle, you can actually gain more from your bow. So it also helps, you know, when you reduce the length of the bow, not to have a handle. And it's something that I just discovered and I'm so happy about it. I used to try steam bending, do all sorts of stuff, and it didn't work. Not as I wanted to. It worked, but not like this. This is not being steam bended, nothing. This is raw wood. Just me working on it, tailoring it, and there you go. It's just, it's beautiful. Let's get on with the video, and I'll do some shooting with it. Some just walked by here with bicycle, throwing angry faces towards me. But I don't care. I have the car here, and I have an ox. 2 oxen. Nah, I mean, hope it's not gonna come to that.
Alright my friends, I gotta make this short so I don't have much time with this video, but I wanted to share with you something. I'm out here on the trail again. Beautiful, it's almost sunset. There is almost all of my bows were used from the same exact tree, which is, well, the eucalyptus tree, and it's absolutely everywhere here. Every wood that you see now is 99% is a eucalyptus tree. Now the thing is, there are other trees, okay? They are in the city, they are also everywhere, but they are not in places like that. They are in there, in the dense, most central populated places in the city. And the thing is, they are protected. You cannot, I mean, you can be in a serious trouble trying to grab branches, cut them, damage them. So the thing is, I've been trying to get my hands on those 2 trees. One is a fig tree, second, pine. And I've been struggling with this. But the thing is, from time to time comes the authorities, and they cut those trees down. They go on up on those vehicles, on those stands, and they just cut them, and they leave them for overnight, sometimes for a few days. That is the opportunity to go and grab some branches, and that's what I did. So let's go see what I found. Oh, so wind today, but anyway, they already picked it up. I picked some branches here for wood, so it's an opportunity to actually do it and grab this from a beautiful tree. So you can see, yeah, they've got tags. So pines and fig trees, beautiful bows you can make out of them, but they're just protected, just like this little guy. All right, back in a minute. So I picked up 2 and placed them in the sun for about a month to dry. So yeah, this one actually worked. So yeah, I placed them outside here where the sun comes, and yeah, so I think now they're ready. I've got those grooves, lines. If you love making fire, just look at this. You know, you'll ask me, I'll tell you how much, I love being out here, especially in winter times. One of the reasons is because most people don't like the cold and wet. So they avoid going out. And that's where I come to place. Because it's easier to get to places like that where nobody goes the trail. I get much more privacy. Well, the truth, I really hate the winter here. I heard stories and I heard some videos from distant family and friends of snow, of what I like to call true winter. Because, you see, below zero, the temperature below 0 degrees, you don't have much bacteria and viruses going around. You are in danger of cold, of course, but that can be overcome, especially in modern days. But here, the winter is so bad, the temperature is not even close to 0, but they're cold enough, just like your fridge. If you went into a pharmacy, you take medicine, most of those medicines are in the fridge or in temperature that they're not hot, they're not warm, they're in cooler environment, but not below 0. The bacteria love this. That's why I always get sick. Not just me. You just can't avoid it. It's everywhere. No matter what you try, it's everywhere. You can try to immune yourself, boost the immune system, but it's not 100%. Just because of this reason, I guess. Anyway, let's work the bow. Back in a minute. So many trains today. Whew. So I had a little bit miscalculation with that bow. I thought I can make this not that long and still be able to get full bend, like at least 20, anywhere between 25 to 27 inch draw, and it's impossible. It's too short. Anyway, so what I did, starting to work like this, but closer to the handle, I stopped. So you see, the handle is a little thicker. That's gonna be a problem if I want it to be one stick bow. I mean, what I mean by that is I can split it in the middle, put it on a shaft, on a handle, and that will give me the brace height I need. Or, try the heat, steam bending it, but I want to avoid that. So what I will try now, I will reduce from this handle. This is amazing, and I will show you it in a moment. Theoretically it should be like that, but that's a short bow. I did not intend it to be a short bow, but it just turned out to be like I made a mistake calculating the length. I was panicked to gather the wood fast, this specific one, as I mentioned. So I didn't really took
in consideration the length. But surprisingly, I learned all my life. I kept handle a little thicker by eliminating it, making the handle, the center, equaled relatively to the whole limbs, will gain more brace height. The bow will just gain more flexibility without me needing to hit bending those limbs as I used to do back then. I suppose, you know, that is the disadvantage of not having a mentor in your life and have to learn all of it yourself. All my life, I have thought that, you know, to get a brace height, I have to do something, you know, with the limb here. There is has to be either steam bending or it just have to be long enough, because it always had to be in my mind. A bow is always, it always was three parts. You've got the lower limb, the center, which is the handle, and the other side, of course. Never in my dreams I thought that why just eliminate the bridge here will give me the bend I need. Now, obviously, there are advantages and disadvantages, but man, as you can see, this is just a testing string. It's not gonna be it, but I wanted to show you this. You can clearly see what I did here. Now, another mistake was that you don't want to. I wanted to create a center more that the string will lean towards the basically, instead of it being like this, so it will be like this. I read about it a little bit, and this is what I came up with. You kind of have you have like, you don't make it in the center. You don't make it equal. So you cut only one side. So the string will lean towards the side you want. But the thing is, if you're using a high pound bow, I'm not sure this would work. Come here, girl. That's gonna keep you safe, girl. Oil it up. Yep. Make sure the bow is nice and oiled. I'm not gonna use paint on this one. I don't know, at least not for the time being. May paint it later, you know, just to give it this extra protection. But I had bows for a long time without painting them, so make sure you put some good oil there. Short on time, and I already did that once. No need to do it again. As I said, I may do it later. I'm not sure. All right. I never really did make a video about specifically for wrapping. I don't think I'll ever will. But it can be tricky, but really, the idea is you cut a little bit of the rope you're using, or a thinner one even. So
I just finished up here, and basically you start wrapping, like you take the first edge pointing up, and then you just hold it like this. Hope the camera can pick this thing up. Anyway, sorry if not. And then you just start wrapping the first one to secure it. When you reach the top, you take this piece and you just reel it in here, just like that. Okay. And then you take, let's say this is the edge, right? Just for the demonstration here. Okay, so this is the end piece, right? So you take it here. So you take this piece, say you put it here, and then you start wrapping on it. When you get close to the ends of your wraps or whatever, and then, well, you put it in here, just like that, and then you put it in like this. So usually it's just for demonstration, but it will be wrapped up. So that's how you do it, or at least, no, that's how I do it. You don't have to. You probably have a better idea. This is for fools. But it works, so no complaints there. Alright, friends, back in a minute.
Alright, so I want to properly introduce to you my new cat, Missy. Now, I found her outside. Someone just threw it from the house, a poor cat. Um, but yeah, um, hello, Gare, if you're watching this video. I send regards to your Missy. They're amazing creatures, friendly. Um, so yeah, I remembered Gare's Missy. He also has a cat that he shows in his videos, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. Oh, and yeah, Gary Shane, go check him out. He has, again, he has beautiful content. If you really want to delve into archery, maybe you'd enjoy him too. He can, um, he explained this very well in terms of how we can get this done. So yeah, he has a really awesome content which you can learn much from.
Alright, so here's the story about the cat. I used to hear her from the door one day, and one day as I'm walking by, actually, yeah, it was a few days ago, and I just found the poor cat in the corner here. So, right here, it was just sitting there. I went home, grabbed some food, fed him.
And yeah, I wanted to say, it's not such a big deal to own a cat. I mean, I know this couple and they were looking for a cat, and they always, they went into these shops to find, puppies that are already, they're being taken care of. But I mean, I told them, hey, there is this poor cat. He's not old, not that old, maybe a year or two. He's been dumped out of the house. He loves company and all that. And they were like, we want, and it's amazing to see those creatures really grateful for that. After like you take care of them, and they're all like loving you for that. It's like they know. They know that you did charity with them. So if you're thinking about a cat, maybe it's a good option to, you know, see if there is anyone who or an abandoned cat and that needs home. I have a few where I live. I'm trying to find a home for them too. Unfortunately, I can only get one. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll start going to this right now. Try to. There's a lot of cats. I'll try to find a home for them. Why not? Why not? Wow, it goes beautifully. To me, it looks so straight. It's a light bow, yeah? We're not going heavy right now. But the way it works, good. I mean, look at this bend. I had bigger bows and they are not bent that much. Just the discovery that making, 3 parts bow instead of 1 part. I never thought of that. This is just the beginning, but it feels good. I don't know how to explain it, but you actually feel the bow bend from your wrist, not only from here. You actually you can feel the bow. Yeah, you can. It feels so accurate too. I don't know if it's because of the knocks that I made. I wonder if it can, be used on a heavier bow. I think it can. Maybe not that deep, but I think it can. That's it for today. I'll keep you updated. I do hope that we'll meet again here. But who knows? Every time is a blessing. All right, you stay safe and stay safe. God bless you, friends. We need God's blessing. Beautiful deep air of like it's like the air goes from down to up, from the tree roots all the way up to the tree tops. A deep air. It's good for you. All right, my friend. Bye for now.